You, mother, what do you do for a living? Also humanitarian. So this is a humanitarian family. Okay, what do you do for a living? Be honest with me. What do you do? You're a soldier. No, don't say I'm a soldier. Say I kill people for a living. Members, you see, every job in Uganda. Meanwhile, it is very funny. Listening to this as a doctor, he kills people for a living. Humanitarian, he gives help. I'm a comedian. I tell jokes for a living. Which is something I take so serious. But people don't take me serious. Listen, I am not married up to now for a reason. Every woman I go to, you know the first step is you get the number and you save. I normally see when I go, people find themselves first time and then they save like, oh, new Kash. They save the name nicely. You see, oh, wife to be. I gave a woman my number. She saved the number. I called. I saw funny guy. How will I succeed if you're saved on the phone as funny guy? The next one, I gave her my number. I called. And I see comedian told for nothing. Members, it is my job. Listen, ever since then, I've stopped telling people I'm a comedian. You ask me, I tell you, I tell jokes for a living. Go to the dictionary and look for it until you find the right way how to call me. Madam, a person who tells jokes for a living, how do we call them? A person who tells jokes for a living. Not joker, you know, to ling or chor. Stupid. Listen, we are talking to people who brought English meanwhile. You don't know anything to do with this. Madam? Someone who tells jokes for a living. You've done research at uni, right? Yeah, so how do we call them? It's called a joke one. Oh my God. Oh my God. So a person who tells jokes for a living is called a humor specialist, okay? If you have my name saved on your phone as MC Kash comedian, change MC Kash, the humor specialist. Boss, you sell beer, right? You sell beer. You sell beer? You work with NBL, Nile Breweries. Okay, if you don't want to tell them you are a sales rep, those RSM or SP, what? How do you tell someone what you do for a living? You stay in the bar all night. That is the job. Listen, people have jokes, so you know even witch doctors don't want to tell people they are witch doctors. They have changed. They just say, I am your wife's helper. Like they help women to find love, find lost love. You find a job. Ah, man. So my dream wasn't to be a comedian. From childhood, my dream was to be a doctor. My mother asked, no, I know you don't see it now. People who were there used to see it before things changed. It is Uganda that changed me, madam. I was supposed to be a doctor. By now, I would be taking care of you at labor. You come, I tell you, push. You don't push. And so, meanwhile, I was supposed to be a doctor. My mother asked me, said, Kash, when you grow up, what do you want to be? I said, Mommy, I want to be a doctor. I want to make you proud. That was in baby class. Yeah. Members, I sat P7, primary 7. I got aggregate 4 out of 4. Why are you laughing? Are you my OG? First of all, I studied in single-sex school. Why are you laughing? Yes, it was 4 out of 4. They sat me in a meeting like the way you people are seated. They asked me, said, Kash, you've done so well for yourself. We are proud of you. do you want to change, or do you want to be a pilot or something? I said, Mommy, my dream is to make you proud. I want to bring a doctor in this family. I'm going to be a doctor. They slaughtered chicken. They died for free. Just because there was a sense that they will see a doctor. But in Uganda, everything in primary stays normal. When you join senior secondary school, that's when you start to see yourself, the real you. The real you. Members, there was history, fine art, CRE, history. I'm like, wow, all this is out. Members, chemistry, biology, physics, economics, mathematics. Everything was easy until I reached senior 2. I called my mom. I said, you need to pray. You need to pray. You need to pray. She's like, hey, why? My son, I always pray for you. I said, this time you include fasting. Members, we sat senior 4. Results came back. Listen, during our time, initially, the Ugandan education system, you would go to school, find your names on the notice board and your grades. During our time, they introduced what is called e-results. Those who don't know, e-results, you sit where there are strokes and you just send your index number. The next 2 minutes, it is back. It is that fast. Actually, sometimes even 1 minute or even seconds. You just send like, cling. You start to read. Members, I sent mine. A message came back immediately. I was the one with the phone. I fainted. My mother was like, what is wrong? I said, we need to pray. You remember I told you, let's pray for the results. We started reading the results. History, D1. They clapped. That is where you also clap. History, D1. My uncle, very stupid, he doesn't know. I said, I see you being a doctor. I'm like, stupid. How do you become a doctor with history? Why say transfer this capital from Moscow to Zanzibar? How can it lead you to being a doctor? I continued, CRE, D1. Final, D1 plus. Members, mathematics, pass 8. My uncle was, wait. You read your results. Read yours. Don't read for any other person. I said, it is the one. He said, are you sure? I said, yeah, it is the one. Members, I glanced down and I checked. Chemistry. I could not read. I said, let us start from physics and we come. We went back. Mathematics. Say it louder. I said, you had the first announcement. We don't repeat things. Members, wait, biology, F9. My mother was annoyed. I saw her face changing. I said, Mommy, believe you will achieve. We went, physics, pass 8. My mother was annoyed. They had slaughtered chicken. Meanwhile, she ordered that the chicken should be removed from fire. We went, the only hope I had, which was chemistry. Chemistry, I read F9 written behind, don't proceed. My mother said, stop. Kash, with this result, what kind of doctor do you want to be? I said, Mommy, the original plan was to be a doctor. But right now, I don't mind being any secretary to a doctor. They all laughed. She said, you are funny. I think you have a new job. Just start comedy. History, you'll know what to tell people, what happened where. Members, that's why I'm here. Please clap for me. It is a failed mission. It is like I was trying to be a doctor, but I was aborted by chemistry. I am here surviving, telling jokes for a living. Please clap for me. It's not easy.